Welcome everybody. Advent of OCaml 2023. For those of you who don't know, we won't finish. As I mentioned in my previous tweet, I have a wife, a real one. You wouldn't understand. So we're going to quit probably after day 15. Maybe earlier if they're impossible. But like, we'll try for a while at least. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy all the videos. I may do a main channel video about how to do OCaml and Advent of Code. We'll see. But otherwise, yeah, there we go. So with all that being said, Advent of Code, log in. One sec. Hodl. I don't remember what the login says here. Please identify yourself. Nice. It didn't show anything. But just in case, this is a solid start to the Advent of Code. Just dox myself. Hey, thanks, Whimsical. What's up, Toffanono, Ryan, Pascal, Gio? All right, here we are. Day numero uno. Adrian, hey, thanks for the sub. 6 months. Nice. Not a big talker, though. Thanks, though. I did day 1 in Airline. Ask me anything. No. Not a big talker. I was like, yeah, okay. Well, welcome. Thanks. Airline's cool. All right. TGDV with some Advent of OCaml, my camels. Here we go. Day 25 in assembly. No. Something is wrong with global snow production, and you've been selected to take a look. The elves have even given you a map. The elves are so almost helpful. Hey, thanks, Trisk. On it, they've used stars to mark the top 50 locations that are likely to be having problems. You've been doing this long enough to know that to restore snow operation, you need to get all 50 stars. I love the... I just like that... I forget what the guy's name is who writes these. But it's the perfect amount of not taking yourself too seriously. I always like that. Collect stars by solving puzzles. 2 puzzles will be made available on each day. Yep. You may try and ask why you can't use a weather machine. Not powerful enough. And where they're even sending you. The sky. And why your map looks mostly blank. You sure ask a lot of questions. Hang on, did you realize the elves are already loading you into a trebuchet? That wasn't how I was expecting to start this. As they're making the final adjustments, they discover that their calibration document, your puzzle inbook, has been amended by a very young elf who apparently is just excited to show off her art skills. Consequently, the elves are having trouble reading the values. The newly improved calibration document consists of lines of text. If there's nothing else, you know you're going to be splitting on lines. Each line originally contained a specific calibration value that the elves now need to recover. On each line, the calibration value can be found by combining the first digit and the last digit in that order to form a single 2-digit number. Okay, cool. That's pretty fun. In this example, the calibration values of lines are 12, 1 and 2, 38. Yep, that one's easy. 1 and 5 for 15. And then there's nothing on this one. Or is there 2 7s? Oh, it's the first and the last number. That makes sense. 77. And then what's the sum? Okay, that's cool. So I'll show you quick how I would make a new project. Dune, init project. I don't know if I can just name it a number. That's what I would do. Nice. Opam, switch, create. We'll just make a new one on OCaml 5. That seems fine. This will take a second because it has to build the whole OCaml compiler. And then we'll add a few things here. So I guess, I mean, this is not super hard. You could do this a couple different ways off the top of my head. What up, Ari? The first one is you just like get the line. You find out which ones are numbers and then you put them into a list and then you just pick the first and last one. It's kind of dumb because you're gonna like, I'm sure in the puzzle input, is there any like insanely long ones? Oh, there's no insanely long lines. Okay, well, that's the easiest way to do it. Oh, it looks like part 2. Chat, we got to guess while we're waiting. Part 2 is definitely going to have something with the fact that some of these are number names. Right? Like this says 1 and 1 and 9 and 6 in it. Am I right? Nice. Nice. That's also a fun thing to do while you're doing the puzzles, is try and guess what part 2 is going to be before you get there, right? It's just it can't be a coincidence that he has too many numbers. And I7, ironically with 7 in the name, is the one letting us know that we're correct on that one. So, okay. So we need to do OPAM install, and we need to do OCaml. Let's see. I always forget what's the list that I have for the first one. OPAM install. Here you go. Yeah, these guys. And let's also install core. That should be all the ones that we need. That should be all the ones we need. Okay. So after we do that, then we'll check and see what's going on here. But that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. So they're going to make it so that you can't just process character by character. Like, you're going to need to replace them all, and then do it again, which is really like, that's a fun first day puzzle. How do you decide between base and core? Core has more stuff in it, so I'll just use core for right now. And just give it a go. It's like everyone's on OCaml now. Yeah, maybe. But who has Advent of Code 2022 in OCaml? That's kind of like with the receipts. I'm not just talking who did it to prep. I'm saying who's got the receipts. Who's got the receipts, right? So funny you should ask, though. If you go to YouTube at Teach Daily, everyone can say hi to YouTube right now, because this is going to end up on YouTube later. So you can say hello. We just started posting here. You can say hi YouTube. Right. So you can get all of them. They'll all be right here once we're done. And I mean, look at this banner art. You can just tell, like, it's a high quality channel. High quality channel. Okay. All right, let's give this a go. Oh, what did I just? Oh shoot! I forgot that I'm in the middle of. All right. Yeah. Let's go to. I forgot that I'm in the middle of rewriting a plugin. Sorry, chat. Okay. Hodl for one moment. Okay. I forgot that I was in the middle of rewriting a plugin. Let's try again. Subbed when? Great question. High quality channel for $5 a month. Mom, I'm famous. So where are we here? Okay. So first thing we can do is we can just start running Dune build at check W. Name 2023. I figured that probably would not be okay. So we should just call this Advent. And then we should go to here and go to 2023, and we can say Advent, and then we can just say day 01, day 01. And then we go to here, and let's change this to day 01. And now we can do that. So we can do day 01 W. Nice. Wonderful, chat. Wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, they are all, like, you can write them in a bunch of languages, but Lua works well. What's up, Lazarus? Okay. So first things first, copy pasta this. So I'm kind of thinking we can solve this pretty quickly. Let's write a few little utilities for ourselves to handle some of this reading and writing shenanigans. So I'm kind of thinking we should have input, right? And I think, if I remember, is part 2 hard already? .get ignore. We should just be able to star.txt, right? So we can do 0, 1 test txt like this. And then we should do we're probably going to need to go, what was our util, what was our advent ml here? We probably want this. We'll come back to some of these later. But here's read lines. Open core. Did I not? Oh, right. I got to go to here and we'll add libraries, core. What's the easiest way? Core's got to have one. Does core not have like a file? Core dot. Is there a file one in core? I wouldn't mind using one that's just inside of core to read this. But if there's one that's already part 2, but I'm also newer to Elixir. Fair enough. Part 2 is, wow. So they're already going hard on day 1. Didn't.io in channel. Okay, so we can probably just do the same thing. With file. Base string. Oh, that's cool. So we could say with file. And then this what? Reads the whole thing? We'll see. I probably should have had some of this ready to go. Don't you think, chat? That probably would have been smart, would it not? So this should be a string. Nice. So we should just be able to do maybe split lines. Nice. With file F. Nice. There we go. Part 1 and part 2. We're doing part 1. I've read most people completed part 1 in 20 minutes and part 2 in 2 to 3 hours. What? Is it actually hard? On day 1, I was expecting easy. Because I haven't done anything yet. All right, so here we go. So then I also want to do, we should have like let read test, and we should have a day, I guess, right? And in that case, what I want to do is I want to say something like channel. Probably should say channel. Read test. So it would be like, well, for right now, let's just do it this way. We'll just do the first one. Let lines is advent dot read lines. Read lines, and let's just say what do we put these in? Input and test in list.iter lines print end line, something like this, right? So why doesn't this work? All right, let's take a little quick look see. Isn't it really not finding advent? String list. So we'll do this. Okay, nice. So we got the lines. Beautiful. Yogurt. Hey. All right. Cool. It's just that some requirements we need is chat. Don't do spoilers. Okay. No spoilers. Okay, so then what do we want to do here? Basically, for part one, right? For part one, you basically want to just do these character by character, right? Is there like a string dot of char list split on chars? No, we want to do to list. Nice. Okay. So then we want to go, let's see, we can do list, fold, right? Fold, lines, and init. Init is 0, and f, function, it's ack and line. And right now we could just say, you know, something like line, ack plus 1. Something like this. That's obviously not what we want to do. And then we want to go print. We'll do. Sure. Maybe we should add OCaml install fumpt. I also like fumpt. Probably already has it, but just in case. Maybe we don't have it. Okay, that's fine. F fun is hard to read. Why is it hard to read? Beat it, loved it, won't backseat it. Exactly. Spoilers is banned. True. True. Nice. Dylan's awesome. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this again. All right. So we should be able to do fumpt print this, right? And then that should do this. And then we should be able to go like this. Fumpt result. We'll go like this. Result like that, right? To get ourselves a new line. Wonderful, wonderful, chat. Okay, what is init? That's the initial value that we're gonna fold over. So basically now, because for part one, right, we need to go over each line and then we want to sum them all. The tilde is a named parameter. Yep, named arguments. Okay, so then we pretty much just need to figure out how to score the line, right? So we could say like chars, chars is string dot to list, right? And then we can say let numbers is list filter map. That should be fine. Chars, F is fun character. And what are we going to do? We're going to say char dot is. Oh, we probably can do int of. Oh, we don't have int of char, do we? Char dot of int. Nice. Oh, even better. Yeah, we can just actually say this whole thing is char of int, right? This should do filter map, should take a list. Char of int. Doesn't it take an int to a char option? Oh, wait. No, little to int. This is not, this doesn't do what I want. Returns the ASCII code. That's not what we want. Okay, so we'll do this. Char.is digit, right? If, then we'll say, I guess this is fine. Is there, I guess we can we just do this? Match with, and we can say 0 to 9. Then we can return some char.of or to int none. But this is not quite right because we need to subtract some stuff too, right? How do I make these always go on different lines? I should just go. What do I have to subtract again, chat? What is 0? Char to int 1 to 9. Oh, wait, you're right. It's 1 to 0, right? It could be a 0, right? Can zeros not be in there? Wait, why, what did I do wrong? Isn't 0 to 9 good? 0 1 is just 1. Utop is like a REPL. What? Chat. I think you're just probably wrong. It's what? Decimal is 48. So I just need to do 48 minus that, right? Or no, I need to do this minus 48. Right, and so this should be a list of numbers, and then I should just do... Oh, this part's kind of funny, right? Because it's then, like, you need to combine the two. Oh, I should actually just do it like... We should actually just do this. We should just do some character here, right? And then we should do, number is... We could say list head numbers. And then I think it's... Is this... What string concat? Now I don't even... His tail? Or I want last. Yeah. Numbers. So this should be a string. But this doesn't work. How can I... Oh, I think probably the easiest way is just do this. Percent C. Is that character? I don't know what the code is for that. This should be a string, I think. Nice. So then we do let result is, or we'll say let number is string.to int of string number in this, and then act plus number. Right, yeah, so this should probably be fine. 142. Is that the right answer? Should we just run it on the real problem? This is actually kind of like the cuter way to do it, I think. Oh, but this, we can be even smarter. We can just say F should be char.is digit, right? Doesn't this take... Oh. I don't need... I can just say filter then in this case. Nice, that's cuter. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that seems fine. That seems fine. Is int of string different than int.of string? You're saying int of string like this? Oh, we probably could have used that as well. Yeah, they're not, it's not like the same thing, but they might be the same function, suffix. And now part 2. Oh, well, we got to make sure that we didn't scuff it up, right? So now we need to go to our inputs, 0, 1, prod, and change this from test to prod, I guess. Okay, sure. Oh, chat. Honestly, most days I don't care if I scuff up the first one, but like I'm really hoping. Nice, that's good. First try. Does it have a fixed sized array? Fixed sized array. Well, I mean, we have tuples. Oh, you like don't care about growing it or not? It also has, it does have arrays, but they're mutable. So I'm not sure if that's what you're looking for as well. They are a fixed size though. Part 2. Okay. Your calculation is quite right. Looks like some of the digits are actually spelled out with letters. Nice. That's what I saw as well. Also count as valid digits. Equipped with this new information, you need to find the real first, last, and digit on each line. Oh, right. There's part 1 and part 2, so I should have had this as part of the thing. In this example, calibrations are 29. Okay. So let's go ahead and go back to here, and let's go 0, 1, test. I don't know. 2. Sure. So now we want to do test 2. Wait, what did I do? List.laugh. Oh, not all of these have numbers, right? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I might be crazy, but I thought that we could do. So let me think about this. This would be really easy if you did. Isn't echo 1 2 tr 1 1 or something like this? Oh, you got to replace it to just be one character. But like I thought, yeah, there's like you could just use this bash one. Yeah, there's no numbers in this one. That's fine. So we need to put the numbers inside of here first. What I would do, the really, I don't know, how can I say this? Like, simple way is I would just do a regex. Line 2 of the input. Yeah, this one? Right, I know, it doesn't have any numbers. What? Why would you not do a regex? You could have it literally just look for 8 and then... in this case, it's 8 and 2. Nice, okay. Sweet. Oh, that's pretty fun. So you need to find... If you replace it... So it's expected that this turns into 8. Calibrations are... This one is 8 and 3. No, it doesn't... Does any of them depend on this one actually working? Holy... Oh, 16? Oh my goodness, that's funny. 16. How high do we have to go? Oh, was I not reading? Okay, nice. Okay, sweet. Woo! All of a sudden I was like, okay, nice. 16 is bait. Yeah, that's fine. I was like, yeah, we'll read. We were gonna read it again. That's okay. Okay, so let me think about it. Chat, don't give spoilers though, okay? Don't give spoilers. You can just tell me read closely is fine. Read closely is an acceptable answer. I'm in Eastern time zone. Okay? You can say read closely. But don't spoil. It looks like you're always supposed to take the one on the left, right? Let's make him not use regex. Right. That part's fine. So it's what looks like some of the digits actually spelled out with letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which I called first real and last digit. In this example, what is the sum of all of them? Because like what I would think of doing is I would just I would replace this and then go back. Don't read it like the prime. Exactly. That's okay to say as well. 2. Because okay. But these are both numbers. They're saying this part is a number and this part is a number. In this case, it doesn't matter. But maybe in my puzzle input it will matter. Okay, so let me think about it. What would I do? Okay, I would write this differently. That instead of just, I would probably just do a list of things that I want to look for. And then I would append them, and I would move forward like one character by character. That's sort of like the simple one. The first and the last needs to read it carefully. Yeah. This example, because you could have just 8 and then 2, and you would need, I think, 10 from that. So like what I would do instead maybe is something like, I would do something like, let's say you have 8 and 2 and 3 like this, right? So I would basically like look here and see, do I have any of, this is basically like string.find, something like this. And I start at this cursor and I look for any of these, right? Whatever they are. And if I find one, then I push it onto a list. And then we move forward character by character. Like that's what I would try and do. And then we do the same exact thing that we did before. So that seems kind of like, that seems pretty simple. And that should handle all the cases. So like, so we've got, I actually think we're not going to do this now. So we want to do kind of like, oof. Okay. I was almost used a loop, but I think we can do it without a loop. How about with overlapping text? That's easy, because then the next thing we do is we move the cursor to here, and then we move it to here, and then we move it to here, and then we move it to here. In each case, we look for our examples, right? I think that's fine. It's gonna be O of N. It's like it's O of N. You just walk through it once. We don't have to do a bunch of passes or anything. Why keep looking after you find one? We have to find all of them. If we were really smart, chat, what we would do is we would go until we find one, and then we would go from the back and then look until we find one. Like that would also be good, but that's like, I mean, then we have to write it 2 different ways. Yeah, so we can do both, it's fine, but like this is gonna run instantly. Like you can just look at the test. Look at this. Do you see any that are 1 gigabyte long? Do you see any gigabyte long strings, chat? No, you don't. But it would also be fine. Okay, we'll do a poll. I will abide by the results of the poll, okay? Should we just loop the whole thing first, then reverse? Okay, I will abide by the results of the poll. Zikarat, exactly. Yes, that's part of the game, but we can also solve it like the fun way for fun, but we'll let chat decide. Like chat, we're gonna be done as soon as we do it. Looking from the end is not smart. No, you do one from the front until you find one. Then you do one from the back till you find one. And you don't care about any of the middle numbers. All you need is the first and the last number. Right? So that's why we can get away with doing first, then reverse. What if both 2 digits are both at the start and then reverse would be slow? It would be the same. Because then you would find the first one at the beginning and then you'd have to do the back. Oh, we're gonna do recursion. Just loop the whole thing. Wow, chat chose the dumb way. All right, we'll solve it this way, and then we can ask chat. Okay, I want to change my vote. Oh my. Okay, fine. Poll. We'll do another one. Should we loop the whole thing first, then reverse, or from the end? Okay. I'll give you a chance. I've been called dumb. We dumb. You get one more shot, chat. I had to do recursion. Yeah, we're going to do recursion as well. Or like an iter. Because we can do this, basically. We can do list, find, right? And this will just go to the first one, right? Returns an option for the first element for which f evaluates to true. We can do something like this, right? We can do find first, then from the end. Okay, chat's changed their mind. What's new? Should you do the dumb way or the smart way? I guess let's just do both. Can I change my vote again? In retrospect, the poll doesn't matter. This isn't a democracy. It's a dictatorship. I'm going to do both. Get wrecked, chat. Okay. So what do we need to do here? What we need to do here is the tyrant. Exactly. Let's go like this, actually. So we can see a little bit better. Tyrant DV, that's me. All right, so let's do the first way, which is we'll go here and let's go loop whole thing, get the so we'll do loop the whole thing, get first and last item. Okay, and honestly, after we write this one, the next one should be pretty easy. So I'm thinking we want to do something like this. Both ways won. Both ways get coded. Dang. Now I've been caught. So we want to do something like string iter I. Let me think about how we would want to do this. Because basically we want to take... I'm trying to think what's the OCaml way to write this. We could obviously go for I equals 0 to list length line do done. Ugh. Like this way would be gross. We don't want to do that. For loops? Blech. 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 So what do we want to do? We want to basically do something like let map to number or something like this, right? Is there int stream in OCaml? I don't know. You mean the Haskell way? Blech. Ugh, mentioned in for loop. Exactly. So we have a stir here, right? So let's just do something like this. So we have something like I guess I want to make basically like a map, right? I want to make like a map. So we can say something like this, right? Which is, this is pretty much like let cases or something like this. We'll just call it cases right now. And let's say we'll just do table hash table dot make, I think, init new in empty. I don't remember which one is this. This is, am I in core? How do I make a new one of these? I don't remember. I probably do make and then module int or something like this, right? Or string. Unbound constructor, is that not what I need to do? Let me go back to where I was using this in Git OCaml engine. No, this is in component, I think. Hash table create. Why couldn't I think of create? There we go. Create. I tried all the words besides create, didn't I? Table dot hash table add table key. And so this would be, oh, I guess we just want to set, no, we need to say something like 1 should be key 1. Like this, right? This is not right. Oh, I just did. Shoot. There we go. You can do a simple match. Yeah, key twice. I don't think I want to do it with a match. Because match stir 1, that's not going to work. How is that going to work? How am I going to check if it matches that string? We could check if it starts with that, but we need to call like string.find on each of these. Right? Match stir with 1, that doesn't work. Ooh, that would be fun too. Creating a parser for it would be pretty fun. We could use angstrom. Should we just, okay. All right. So we'll do loop way, we'll do reverse way, and then we'll do angstrom way if we have enough time. Okay. I don't know if we'll have enough time, but I need to basically like go for each of these cases. I need to see if we substir this. You increment the index, right? So we do this and we'll say 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I missed it. Okay, so we need to do this. There we go. Why didn't that one? Why didn't? Oh, did I actually type 9? That's probably why. Okay. Did I write 9 and 9 or something? Yeah. Angstrom's a cool parser library. Okay, so now we have all the cases that we need to handle. We probably also, I think it would be easier if we also just go and we take all of these, right? And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we go, oh, we want to do it this way. Yep, and then we can do the same thing here. Because then if we do it this way, now we can have a table, and these are the only things that we want to match, right? So I'm kind of thinking like this, right? We can go hash table how do we want to write this? We want to look, we only are going to find one match, right? So find map. Map. Filter map. No, because I want to find the first one that matches, right? Switch the stir numbers to number, then use the first solution. That won't work though in case we have overlapping numbers. If we have overlapping numbers, like in this case, 8 and 2, that doesn't work. So what I want to do is basically like, we're going to look and see, hey, do we have anything that's this string that starts with this string, right? Write a for loop already. No! No for loops. We're not allowed to. Stop. I would think you'd have better taste. Okay, so we want to do what I call this cases, right? Oh, I want to do, oh, right, because I want to do basically iter. No, this isn't what, I don't really want to do this at all, right? Because I want to find the first one. Find and call. If found, if not found. Nope, I don't think that's what I want to do either. I'm trying to think, The cool way to handle the case. There is a cool way of to handle the case of overlapping. Is for each loop FP filter map reduce. Right, so I'm kind of thinking we would almost want to do this. Ugh, that way I don't like either. I don't like this way either. I'm aware, right? Parse them all and find the lowest index start position. Did the task description states that there can be overlapping numbers? There literally can be in the example. It's right here. Now, technically, I guess if for the second one, we don't have to worry about overlapping because we're going to do 2 separate searches. Right? So I'm kind of thinking example not equal task description. It's fine, chat. We're allowed to have fun and think about the fun cases. Relax. We already know how to solve it. Now, I'm not sure why you're doing this with a bash, why you aren't. The one where it's true. We could definitely solve this with bash. I was thinking with like trim, you could do this or something. No fun allowed robot.png. Exactly. Maybe we don't want to do a hash table though. I am trying to think like, because basically we want to do, I want to do iter with a stop though. Right? But I don't have that. Can I make that somehow we can make a list? We'll just do it as a list. That's kind of gross, but whatever. I should have just done these all as a list. We'll just do them all as a list, chat. I think that's actually easier to think about. And we'll just take all of... Yeah, we'll just do it all as a list. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just delete all these. Kill them. And do this, right? Ooh, shoot. This is lots of pointers. It's okay. Think like a tokenizer. But we have overlapping ones. That's the part that I want to handle, right? We're going to write it in a few different ways. And then we'll solve it with Angstrom. Okay, sorry. We need to do a macro for this. QA. Delete forward, colon. Go to string, comma. Delete forward, colon. Go to I. Oh, that's probably not right. Like, we got to undo. Let's try it again. Sorry, I didn't do first try this time. Nice. Sorry, chat. I failed the first macro, though, which was sad, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Won't you be at Prime's house today? Not today. On Wednesday, I'm flying in. Okay. So now instead we can do this. List, find map. I. So this should find us the first one that matches this, right? So then we can say cases. And then we can do F is going to be, this is our int. Oh, no, I don't need to do find map I. I can just do find map because I put both of them inside of here. So then we can do fun and we can say subster and value, right? And then we can say string dot, do we have like starts with? Prefix? Common prefix? Is prefix? Right? That's what we want to do. We're just going to say is prefix. Stir prefix is value. Oh, subster. And then we can say if, then, oh, there's got to be, there's option dot bool or bool dot option. Is there like two option? Dang. Whatever. Sum value else none. Which I don't like that much, but that's fine, right? So now this gives us a number, right? And so then we say let stir to numbers, stir, and then we basically want to get all of the string dot. I don't want to write it as a list though, right? We want to do substir, right? Substir, is that sub? That's the one. No, substir index. No. How do I get a list from one index to another? Slice. Okay. So then we're going to basically do we could do this a different way where we say if string dot substir index position. That way's better. We don't make a billion different strings, right? Yeah, so let's do this. Let's say position pos, right? Stir pattern substir. What does this return? Because then we can just do it for all the indexes from 0 to that number, right? That should be an int option. Match with some 0, some value, none. Right? That should work. So then we should be able to do, is there like range? List dot range, stride, start. I'm assuming that this should go 0 to list dot length, stir, list dot filter map, what did I call the previous function? Map to number. Map filter I map. String int option. What does this one expect? I think I need to change these. Does this work? Filter map I. Int. Oh, right. Has int list, but was expect type string list. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. We can't do that. List.filter map. F. So this is going to be function idx. We can say pos, right? And then this would be map to number pos stir. So string with respect to type a list. Right, that makes sense. String not length. Is OCaml easier to learn? Some parts are easier, some parts are harder. How can I set my terminal up like yours? This is pretty much like default Wes term. Okay. So maybe that works. So this should give us all of the numbers, right? So now, instead of doing a dirty, rotten for loop, an absolutely dirty, rotten for loop, we can say numbers is stir to numbers line, and then number is these two guys, and then this, and then number. Let's see. So what have we not gotten here? Invalid argument list.last. List.last. Oh, we don't need to do this anymore. Wait, did I just change the wrong thing? Where are we here? Line 30? No. Line 64. There we go. Okay, so we didn't... Wait, how can we have no last number, but we can have a first number? Oh, it goes right to left, right. So let's check this out. So range 0 to the length of the string. Substr index. Substring position. So this should, we have a stir and a pattern. If it's a substr index, substring search, wait, search and replace. No, this should be fine. Who are you using to watch for file changes? Just Dune. Just put a -W there and it will do it automatically for you. Let's do, I think I have, this one is, I guess, I'm assuming this means that we have an empty list. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, so the last one doesn't have any. What one didn't work? Numbers. This one worked. 8. Pop. Wait. Filter map applies after every X. The result contains every Y for which X returns some Y. Oh, some pos. I'm stupid. Because I didn't actually do it. Nice. 281. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so were we supposed to get 281 from this? Sweet. Okay. So I guess now we can do this on prod and see what it says. 55413. Huh? Ooh, chat. I so want this to work first try. We probably should think about it some more, but let's see. Literally got it first try already, chat. Okay, so that's that way, right? That's pretty, that was a fun one. I think this is an okay way to solve it. We can use the same code that we did here to do very similar. Do part 2 in Babashka. No, SP, stop. Don't get me distracted. Can I talk about my way? Sure. First, then last way. Everything now? I think we can do this. We can do this cooler though. So this should basically be like, we can still use this here, right? But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna try and find the first case that this works. I did reg exploits with S6X to solve all what? I don't know what you mean. So the second way we can do this is we need to look for it first, right? So this one, instead of doing this list range here, we're gonna try and find the first one that matches. We're definitely not gonna do it in Haskell chat. So what's the easiest way that we can do this? We want to do list range range. So we'll say let first match 0 string.length stir list.find map. So this should find us the first one, right, chat? And we can basically do the same idea we did here, right? Oh, what would be kind of, oh, well, we can solve this later. That part's fine. Okay, so this gives us first match. Now you just need to do last match should be list range. Can I do this? I can just go like this is fine. This does the same thing, right? So then we should just basically do let first num is fine first match line. Let second num is last match line. And then we just go first num, second num. And we should just basically say option. We just need to find these. And then we get the same answer. There you go. See, so we can take the same exact idea that we did for the other one, right? Where we're going through and we're finding these because we did it by position, right? In fact, what would be kind of cool is if we change this to pass like this, then we can go, we can even write this cooler. Let map to number is map to number stir here. And then we just say like map to number like this. We can do the same trick over here for these because I think that's kind of cute. And honestly, we should just put the option here because there's really no reason not to do this. And then we can say this. And then we can say map to number like this. And then we can do option value exception. Let's change our OCaml format to be, I think it's width 80, something like that. Columns. I want it to be smaller for chat. Where is Reactogen? I think I changed it there. Margin. That's right. I would have never guessed margin. Okay. At hour 1. Me? And I changed. To be fair, I've written a bit more OCaml than you, though. Is it so complicated in OCaml or you're just trying to come up with an insane solution? Because I did Python in 10 minutes. I actually want... I mean... If I was just doing it myself, I think we could have solved quite a bit faster. But I am trying to talk and explain, right, what we're doing. Oh, that's funny. You switched the inside of it, Ronak. That's pretty funny. I didn't see what you were saying. White paper on part 2. So this part works. This part works pretty well, right? We get the same answer, which is nice. Right? It's a nice solve. So here's the loop way result here, right? And then we have this result. That part's good. Yep. Unreasonably unreadable. No, it's just different. It's just different. Okay, the other way that we could do it, well, actually, it's quite a bit harder in Angstrom now that I think about it because of overlapping. You'd have to like peek ahead and stuff, so we're not going to do that. We're not going to do Angstrom. That would be cool. But this is like, I think this is a pretty all right solution. I'm sure that there's quite a bit like faster ways to solve this, right? But I think this is pretty nice. We don't at least make a new string every single time. We're just going to check if the substir index match. Angstrom is like a parser combinator library that I've done like tiny bit with. And it's really cool. But I don't think it would work very well. Do you have a link? Yeah. The campus is called Angstrom. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think it's you can solve it like pretty easily with a lot of different options. When are you gonna roast chats implementations? That would be a fun thing to do. So I gotta go to work pretty soon. Let me see if there's anything else that we should do. Are these type annotations in virtual text? Yes. It in stable, I'm not sure. never read any books, you might want to start with like Hooked on Phonics. It's a pretty good place to start for reading. After that, like you could move on to like Dr. Seuss probably. It's a pretty reasonable, I think, like graduated course after you're able to do Hooked on Phonics. Following that, oh, we don't have AOC, do we? I like for programming, it completely depends what you want to do though. Come back. Like, I mean, following that straight to War and Peace. I think the reply breaks it. Yeah. Like what kind of development do you like doing? It's pretty much impossible when someone says like, hey, what's a good book? Like, well, that depends on a lot of stuff. Oh, you guys are still reading books? Yeah, I like books. Yeah, like, so, okay, well, this was a cool solve, I think. I don't know if there's like an easier way to do this, but I like that these are all the cases of things that we want to handle. Full stack in AI, but we're slowing into ML backend. What's the problem? We solved it already. Sorry, chat. We got the right answer for both. What do you think of clean code? I read it a while ago. It's okay. Want to learn how to code? Oh no, what is this? Earning an OTP in action. Exactly. I think that this way is better because you're gonna do less work. Is there a way to do negative steps? Tries less than the years when we need start I less than stop die for thing to be not empty. Oh, nice. So I don't actually have to do that. I can do this 0, and we can say, what is it again? Step, stride. And then we don't need to do this. Option, value exception, none. Is that not what I need to do? Oh, right. So then this should be like +1 or something like this. There we go. And this should be -1. I don't know. Yeah, maybe this one doesn't need to be this way. Yeah, that makes sense. Because you need to be able to get all the way back to the start, basically. Or you could say 0, but then you would want stop is inclusive, I guess. Which I think is kind of nice. That works too. Sweet. Sweet. Nice, that looks good. Can you push your solution? Yeah, we can do that. I gotta add. We gotta add a bunch of these. What? Oh, I have a bunch of ones from 2022. Whoops. Let's see what it looks like if we add these. Okay, so we're not keeping track of the inputs this year. That part's fine. Day 1, Doom project. Yeah, that seems fine. We can just yeah, that seems good. There we go. That's a better commit message. Okay, yeah. That should be pushed now. Any questions, chat? I think this is a pretty good It's a pretty nice solve. I don't know if there's like an easier way to write this. You kind of just got to write it. I guess we could have done if is digit as like these cases. But I like having them all just be the cases, basically. You know? Like, I think that that's kind of nice. I'll check against the map. Yeah, that's good. Could you do this faster in Lua, like the solution? You're saying? Lua does okay for some of these. I mean, I felt like it was pretty fast, like for not trying to go fast. We could have also done for loops for some of these. Go ASC and Rust. OCaml's so hard. You just got to try for a little bit. What part was hard, Monka? Now in Haskell. We're not doing Haskell. Maybe, well, here's the problem. I would do it for a sub goal, but the problem is, like, we all know the Haskellers are too busy writing papers, right? So they can't fund the sub goal.